YouTube is telling me we are live and happening, and I am struggling to get this phone sorted. Cool. So I wanted to just go through this morning, very quickly, just the hollow body plank. So I've been working a lot lately with scooping the belly in and drawing in towards the backbone. So you create this hollow body shape. So essentially working towards this. So really scooping the belly in towards the backbone and creating that banana shape that creates this really nice stability for the lower back. So in the primal class last night, earlier the guys going through this hovered bear action. So it's the same as an angry cat. As you tuck the chin in towards the backbone, you're aiming for this scoop out of the belly here as you round out through the shoulders. And to work through the core, you just hover the knees off just a centimetre, and you can really start to feel the bundas in the belly engage. It's a really great one to practice. To start to develop that core strength, to pulling towards the lower back, and it really helps alleviate any back pain and starts to develop strength here right through the midsection of the body, working through the bandhas, our Mula Bandha and our Uddiyana Bandha, our pelvic floor lock and our belly lock, to pull in and up, and you find this really nice hollow body. So a similar thing happens when we're into a plank. So obviously a lot of into plank is just people going out and generally the hips will go down, or just this straight body. And that's, as I said, it's working with the body as well, but we really want to activate through the plank. So what I encourage you to do is think like somebody, again, is pushing the hand up, lifting that belly up and in. So when you come into plank, always options to come onto the knees as well. Spread your hands wide so you have this base pushing through the suction cup of your hand. Make sure the joints are stacked, and maybe practice by looking into a mirror side on. Now from here, starting on the knees, pull up and in and round out through the spine, and then shuffle yourself forward so you can see that the joints are stacked. The chin is tucked in, and I'm really pulling in here, like it's struggling to talk. And I'm pulling in the belly as much as I can towards the backbone, holding that hollow position. Then just to come out of it, just relax and have a stretch back into child's pose. So practicing that first to work through that hollow body into the spine. And if that starts to feel okay, you can then come onto the hands and then work through coming onto the toes. So again, you keep the feet hip apart, tuck the toes under, lift up, and notice if you're dropping down through the hips, and lift and pull up and then push yourself forward. Now you push away with the heels, my quads are squeezed and on. My shoulders are rounding out, chin's tucking in slightly, so my gaze is down and almost back towards the end of my mat. I'm really driving with the hands, I'm rounding out and pushing forward, so I'm not lifting the tush. I'm really pulling through, keeping this round out through the shoulders. And it should hurt. You should get quite breathless by the end of it, so you're pushing everything away. So that's what I've been working on through these classes, especially in any of the primal flows. That hollow plank I really want to stay focused on this week as well. So I have the primal class, which is on Wednesday night, and it just means movement and yoga. It's a slow flow done with primal moves to open up through our hips and to get our groin nice and open, to really work through this squat motion here, as well as tucking in and finding this movement here through our crawl transitions, working through the wrists as well. So combining that with the yoga flow. There is also going to be a 4 o'clock class on Saturday, starting at the Movement Collective in town at Waratah. Sorry, I had to say in town, it's not, it's at Waratah. And that is included in your passes. So that will be starting on the 14th of July. But yeah, all the classes are done here at Fitness Revolution Gateshead, except for that one that is at Waratah. Everything is online, so you can still get 10 classes for the price of 5 now if you jump onto MindBody, search for Meg HQ, and you can bring a friend for free until the end of the month here if you're a member. So yeah, that's your hollow body plank. So happy